7 biggest follies you must avoid in old age at all costs. Aging is inevitable, but how we live as we age is a choice. What if the greatest obstacles in our later years weren't physical but hidden in our mindset and habits? Life still holds lessons and opportunities even now. The key is recognizing and avoiding the quiet mistakes that can limit our joy and purpose. Let's uncover the 7 biggest pitfalls to avoid and how embracing life fully can make all the difference. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Overlooking the value of sharing life stories. Life is a tapestry woven with countless experiences, moments of triumph, lessons from failures, and the enduring love of family and friends. Yet, as we grow older, there's a tendency to believe that our stories are no longer relevant, that what we've lived through belongs to the past and holds little value for the present. This couldn't be further from the truth. Your stories are treasures, and sharing them is one of the most meaningful ways to connect with others, preserve your legacy, and rediscover the beauty of your own journey. Imagine this: a grandchild sitting at your feet, wide-eyed as you recount the challenges you faced during a difficult time in your youth, or perhaps how you met their grandmother or grandfather. To them, these aren't just stories. They're windows into their heritage, reminders of the resilience that runs in their blood, and lessons about perseverance and love. By sharing your life, you're giving them something irreplaceable, a deeper understanding of where they come from and the values that have shaped their family. But storytelling isn't just for the young. Sharing your life's journey can also be a gift to your peers. Think about the camaraderie that builds when you open up to others about your struggles and triumphs. It fosters understanding and often reveals shared experiences, breaking down barriers of isolation that many older adults face. It reminds us that we're not alone in our challenges, that others have walked similar paths and found ways to overcome. Beyond connecting with others, sharing your life stories can bring clarity and fulfillment to your own heart. Reflecting on your experiences allows you to see the wisdom you've gained, the resilience you've built, and the love that has carried you through. It's an act of self-acknowledgement, a way to honor the person you've become after years of navigating life's complexities. Too often, we overlook our own growth, forgetting the strength it takes to live a life full of ups and downs. Your story is proof of that strength, a strength worth celebrating. The act of storytelling doesn't need to be formal or complicated. It could be as simple as jotting down memories in a notebook, recording your voice while recounting a favorite tale, or inviting family members to ask questions about your past over dinner. Many community programs, such as local libraries or senior centers, offer memoir writing workshops or storytelling sessions where you can share your experiences in a supportive environment. These opportunities can ignite conversations and deepen bonds that last a lifetime. Remember, your life story is not just for others, it's for you too. Sharing allows you to relive joyful moments, reframe difficult ones, and create a legacy that extends far beyond your years. It's a reminder that every chapter of your life, no matter how ordinary it might seem, carries lessons, beauty, and meaning. Don't let these treasures go untold. Embrace the value of your stories, and in doing so, you'll find that you're not only enriching the lives of others, but also discovering a renewed sense of purpose and pride in your own journey. 2. Not preparing emotionally for loss and change. Life, as it unfolds in our later years, often brings profound shifts that test the very core of our emotional strength. The loss of loved ones, the changes in our physical abilities, or even the quiet transformation of our daily routines can leave us feeling unmoored, as if the world we once knew is slipping away. Yet, amidst these challenges, there lies an opportunity to grow, adapt, and find peace. not by resisting change, but by preparing our hearts to meet it with courage and grace. Loss, in its many forms, is an inevitable part of life's journey. It could be the passing of a beloved spouse, a lifelong friend, or even the steady retreat from roles and identities that once defined us. These experiences, while deeply painful, are also reminders of how precious and fleeting life is. Ignoring or suppressing this pain does not diminish it. It only deepens the wound. Preparing emotionally for such changes begins with acceptance, acknowledging that while we cannot control the tides of loss, we can choose how we navigate them. Grief is not a weakness, it is an expression of love. Allow yourself the time and space to feel, to mourn, and to heal. This process is deeply personal and cannot be rushed. Some may find solace in quiet reflection or prayer, while others may seek comfort in the embrace of family and friends. Sharing your feelings, whether with a trusted confidant, a counselor, or a support group, can lighten the burden and remind you that you are not alone. Many have walked this path before you and stand ready to offer their understanding and compassion. Change, too, is an inescapable reality of aging. Perhaps it's the decision to move into a smaller home, to stop driving, or to let go of activities that once brought joy but now feel beyond reach. Such transitions can feel like losses in their own right, stirring fears of dependence or irrelevance. But change, when met with an open heart, can also be a gateway to new beginnings. A smaller home can bring a sense of coziness and relief from the burdens of maintenance. Giving up certain activities can open the door to discovering new passions or revisiting forgotten ones. What matters is not the change itself, but how we choose to embrace it. Building emotional resilience is key to navigating these shifts. This resilience is not about suppressing feelings or powering through difficulties. It's about cultivating a mindset of adaptability and self-compassion. Mindfulness practices such as meditation or gentle breathing exercises can anchor you in the present moment, helping to quiet the mind and steady the heart. Gratitude journaling, writing down even the smallest joys of each day, can shift your focus from what has been lost to what still remains. These practices, while simple, can profoundly transform how you experience and process change. It's also essential to remember that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. Whether it's reaching out to a spiritual leader, a therapist, or a close friend, seeking support demonstrates strength and self-awareness. Emotional preparation is not something we do in isolation. It's often the connections we maintain and nurture that provide the greatest sources of comfort and stability. As you navigate the inevitable losses and changes of life, hold fast to the knowledge that every ending carries within it the seed of a new beginning. The love you have shared, the memories you have created, and the resilience you have built are eternal gifts that no loss can take away. By preparing emotionally, you honor not only the life you have lived, but also the life you still have yet to discover. Change is not the closing of a chapter. It is the opening of a new one, and within it lies the potential for growth, connection, and profound meaning. 3. Failing to advocate for yourself in healthcare. In the labyrinth of the modern healthcare system, many older adults find themselves feeling overwhelmed or overlooked. It's easy to believe that doctors and specialists always know what's best, but the truth is, no one knows your body, your life, and your needs better than you do. The mistake of staying silent, hesitating to ask questions, or accepting treatments without fully understanding them can lead to confusion, unnecessary stress, or even harm. Advocating for yourself in healthcare is not just a practical necessity. It's an act of self-respect and empowerment that can profoundly impact your quality of life. The first step to becoming your own advocate is to recognize that your voice matters. Many older adults, raised in a time when questioning authority was less common, hesitate to speak up during medical appointments. Yet, healthcare today is a partnership. Your doctors, no matter how skilled, can only make the best decisions if they fully understand your experiences, priorities, and concerns. This requires clear communication. It's not about challenging their expertise, but about ensuring that your needs and values guide the care you receive. Start by preparing for your appointments. Write down your symptoms, concerns, and questions ahead of time so you don't forget important details in the moment. Be honest about your experiences, no matter how minor they may seem. A small discomfort or change in your routine could hold the key to understanding a larger health issue. Don't shy away from asking for clarification. If a term or explanation doesn't make sense, ask your doctor to explain it in simpler language. Knowledge empowers you to make informed decisions about your health. It's also important to understand your rights as a patient. You have the right to ask for a second opinion if you feel uncertain about a diagnosis or treatment plan. Seeking another perspective is not a sign of distrust. It's a responsible step to ensure you're receiving the best care possible. Similarly, you have the right to explore alternatives, whether it's a less invasive procedure, lifestyle changes, or different medications. Healthcare is not one size fits all, and what works for someone else may not be the best choice for you. For many, navigating the complexities of insurance, medication options, and care plans can feel like an additional burden. This is where trusted advocates, family members, friends, or even professional patient navigators can make a significant difference. Having someone by your side during appointments to take notes, ask questions, or provide emotional support can ease the process and ensure nothing important is overlooked. Medicare and many community organizations also offer resources to help seniors understand their options and rights. Another critical aspect of self-advocacy is being proactive about preventive care. Don't wait for symptoms to arise before taking action. Schedule regular checkups and screenings, even if you feel fine. Stay informed about the vaccines and tests recommended for your age group, such as flu shots, colonoscopies, or bone density scans. Prevention is often the best medicine, and staying ahead of potential health issues can save you from greater challenges down the road. Finally, remember that advocating for yourself is not just about addressing physical health, it's about honoring your whole self. Mental and emotional well-being are just as important as physical care. If you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor about mental health resources. Therapy, support groups, or even mindfulness practices can provide relief and improve your overall quality of life. A truly holistic approach to healthcare acknowledges that your emotional state profoundly affects your physical health and vice versa. Advocating for yourself in healthcare is not always easy, but it is always worthwhile. It's an ongoing process of learning, communicating, and standing firm in the knowledge that your health and well-being deserve priority. By taking an active role in your care, you not only protect your body, but also reclaim a sense of agency and dignity that is your right at every stage of life. Remember, your health is your most valuable asset. Never settle for less than the care and respect it deserves. 4. Letting fear of falling restrict your freedom. Fear has a way of creeping into our lives, uninvited yet persistent. And for many older adults, the fear of falling becomes a silent but powerful force. It begins with a moment, a stumble, a slip, or perhaps just the memory of a friend's accident, and it grows. Slowly, it starts to dictate decisions, shrink boundaries, and limit freedom. While this fear is rooted in a genuine concern, letting it dominate your life can lead to a far greater loss than a potential fall: the loss of confidence, independence, and joy. The fear of falling often convinces us to withdraw from activities that bring happiness, to decline invitations to social events, or to avoid physical challenges. But what starts as caution can turn into a cycle of restriction. Less movement leads to weaker muscles, diminished balance, and even greater risk of falling, in irony that feeds the very fear we are trying to avoid. Breaking this cycle requires courage, but it also requires understanding that freedom is worth the effort. The truth is, falling is a risk, but it is not inevitable. There are tangible steps you can take to regain control and confidence. A safer home environment with simple adjustments like removing loose rugs, adding grab bars, and improving lighting can dramatically reduce risks. Building strength and balance through gentle exercises, yoga, tai chi, or guided physical therapy, not only strengthens the body, but also the mind, giving you the belief that you are capable and resilient. But beyond practical measures, overcoming the fear of falling is about reclaiming trust in yourself. It's about focusing on what you can do, not what you fear might happen. Celebrate small victories, a short walk, a day without hesitation, the confidence to dance a little in the kitchen. These moments are reminders that fear does not define you. Life's richness lies in embracing its possibilities, not shrinking from its risks. To let fear of falling dictate your actions is to live in a shadow of uncertainty. But with each step you take, both literally and metaphorically, you remind yourself that freedom, joy, and connection are worth fighting for. You may stumble along the way, but it is better to stumble while living than to stand still out of fear. Life's beauty is not found in safety alone. It is found in movement, in growth, and in the courage to embrace every moment. 5. Believing it's too late for growth. There is a quiet, insidious voice that whispers to many of us as we grow older. It's too late. Too late to learn something new, to mend a broken relationship, to pursue a dream left unfulfilled. This voice tells us that growth is the domain of the young, that our time for change and discovery has passed. But this belief is a lie. It is never too late to grow, to change, and to become more fully yourself. In fact, the later years of life offer a unique and beautiful opportunity for growth, one that is enriched by the wisdom and resilience of experience. Growth in older age is not about chasing what was lost, but embracing what is still possible. It is about looking inward and outward with curiosity and courage, asking yourself, what do I want to explore now? What can I offer to the world? And what can the world teach me? The truth is, every day is an invitation to grow, whether it's by learning a new skill, deepening a relationship, or simply seeing the world from a fresh perspective. Consider the dreams or aspirations you may have set aside earlier in life. Perhaps you once wanted to write, paint, or play music, but were consumed by the demands of work and family. Or maybe you dreamed of traveling, volunteering, or reconnecting with an old friend, but thought the moment had passed. The beauty of life is that these moments can always be reclaimed. Growth is not bound by time. It is bound only by the willingness to take that first step. The act of growing doesn't need to be grand or public. It can be deeply personal. A quiet evening spent journaling, a new recipe attempted in the kitchen, or a book read on an unfamiliar subject can spark joy and a sense of accomplishment. Growth is not about proving something to others. It is about enriching your own life, discovering new layers of yourself, and finding meaning in the everyday. Growth also comes in the form of healing. It may mean letting go of old regrets, forgiving yourself or others, and finding peace in the present moment. It may mean reaching out to someone you've lost touch with or offering kindness where it was once withheld. Growth is not just about adding to your life. It's about transforming what is already there. To believe it's too late for growth is to deny yourself the fullness of life. The truth is, every stage of life offers its own kind of beauty and potential. The later years are not a closing chapter, but the opening of a new one, written with the ink of wisdom and possibility. So take the chance to grow, learn something new, revisit something old, or simply look at the world with fresh eyes. Growth doesn't just add years to your life, It adds life to your years. 6. Underestimating the healing power of nature. In the rush of modern life, many older adults find themselves increasingly distanced from the natural world. Hours spent indoors, surrounded by walls and screens, can create an invisible but profound gap between us and the earth that sustains us. Yet, nature has always been a source of healing, a place where the complexities of life fade into simplicity and the rhythms of the natural world remind us of our own. To underestimate the power of nature is to miss one of life's most accessible and profound sources of renewal. Nature is more than scenery. It is a sanctuary. A walk in the woods, a moment by the ocean, or even sitting in a garden can bring a sense of calm that is hard to find elsewhere. The sights, sounds, and smells of the natural world awaken our senses and ground us in the present moment. In nature, there is no rush, no demand for productivity, only an invitation to be still and present. The rustle of leaves, the chirp of a bird, or the gentle movement of clouds across the sky. These small things hold a power that often goes unnoticed. For older adults, the connection to nature is especially vital. It reminds us of life's cycles, that aging is not an end, but a part of a greater rhythm. Just as a tree grows stronger over time, weathering storms and seasons, so too do we carry our years with grace and resilience. Nature teaches us to accept change, to find beauty in every stage, and to let go of what no longer serves us, much like the falling leaves of autumn. The healing power of nature extends to our bodies as well. Fresh air invigorates the lungs, sunlight fosters bone health and lifts our spirits, and gentle movement in natural settings can ease stiff joints and improve circulation. But perhaps the greatest gift nature offers is its ability to soothe the soul. In its presence, we are reminded that we are part of something larger, a thread in the intricate tapestry of life. Engaging with nature doesn't require grand adventures. A small garden, a park bench beneath a shady tree, or even a view of the sky from your window can be enough. It's about opening your heart to its presence, allowing its beauty and wisdom to seep into your life. If mobility challenges make it difficult to explore the outdoors, bring nature to you. A potted plant, a bird feeder, or a collection of stones and shells can serve as gentle reminders of the world beyond. To underestimate the healing power of nature is to deny ourselves one of life's simplest and greatest joys. Reconnecting with the earth is not just an act of self-care, but a celebration of life itself. In nature, we find peace, perspective, and a sense of belonging. Step outside, breathe deeply, and let the natural world remind you that even in life's later years, there is still so much beauty to embrace. 7. Neglecting the importance of laughter. Laughter is a kind of magic, a gift that lightens burdens and bridges divides. Yet, as the years pass, it's easy to let laughter fade into the background, overshadowed by the weight of responsibilities, losses, and daily routines. Neglecting laughter, however, is to miss one of life's most powerful forms of healing and connection. It is not just an expression of joy. It is a source of resilience, a way to face life's challenges with grace and courage. Think of the last time you laughed. A deep, genuine laugh that brought tears to your eyes and made you forget, for a moment, everything else. In that instant, laughter did more than amuse you. It transformed you. It reminded you that joy is still possible, even in the face of hardship. Laughter has the power to break down walls, to turn strangers into friends and worries into distant echoes. It is a celebration of life in its purest form. For older adults, laughter is not a luxury, but a necessity. It reduces stress, strengthens relationships, and even improves physical health by boosting the immune system and releasing endorphins. In many ways, laughter is the body's natural medicine with no prescription required. It reminds us that while life may bring pain and loss, it also offers moments of unexpected beauty and delight. Laughter doesn't need perfection. It thrives in the everyday. It can be found in a funny memory, a playful pet, a grandchild's innocent mischief, or a shared joke among friends. It often appears when we least expect it, in the absurdities of life, like forgetting your glasses only to find them perched on your head. Learning to laugh at ourselves, at the quirks and imperfections of aging, is a profound act of acceptance and grace. It says, I am still here, still finding joy, still embracing life. If laughter feels distant, seek it out. Watch a favorite comedy, join a group of lighthearted friends, or attend a laughter yoga class where even the act of pretending to laugh can spark genuine joy. Surround yourself with people who make you smile, and don't hesitate to create moments of playfulness in your day. Laughter is contagious. The more you invite it into your life, the more it will grow. To neglect laughter is to miss one of life's greatest gifts. It reminds us that even in the face of life's difficulties, there is room for joy and connection. Laughter doesn't erase pain, but it softens its edges and gives us the strength to move forward. In every chuckle and belly laugh, there is a message. Life is still worth celebrating, and you are still capable of finding and sharing that celebration. So laugh often, laugh deeply, and let laughter be a testament to your enduring spirit. Embracing the gift of aging. Aging is not a burden. It's a privilege denied to many. These later years, filled with wisdom and perspective, offer an opportunity to live with intention, gratitude, and joy. Avoiding the pitfalls of old age is not about chasing perfection, but about making choices that honor the life you've lived and the time you still have. Every day is a chance to grow, to connect, and to embrace the beauty of the present moment. Your life, with all its memories, challenges, and triumphs, is a testament to resilience and love. As you navigate this chapter, remember, it's never too late to learn, laugh, heal, and rediscover the wonder of simply being alive. Aging gracefully isn't about what you lose. It's about how much you continue to cherish and create. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey towards embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.